This is a trouser block. It's time to cut a toile, fit it, and make adjustments to the pattern. Ow, I'm gonna stop.
The plan is to draft off the front and back pattern from the block. I'll cut 2 panels of each with a generous seam allowance. This will become my toile, which I will revise through fitting. So I lay out my trouser block, overlay a sheet of tracing paper, and mark out the pattern. I make sure to copy across the notch marks for the pleats and darts, but I forget to add the grain, crotch, hip and knee lines. Not too much of an issue just now, but I might have to go back and add them later.
For materials, I'm going to be using this unfitted bed sheet. It's from my airing cupboard. It's unfitted, so I don't need to rip the seams. I don't have to take the elastic out. Within a double bed sheet, there is enough fabric to make definitely 2, but possibly even 3 toiles. These kinds of materials are available in abundance. Head down to your local charity shop. You'll find a little rack in the back of the room. There's got old curtains, bed sheets, duvet sets, all that sort of stuff. They're usually a couple of quid and they're so useful for jobs like this. You don't need to go out and buy virgin material for this kind of job. In fact, the baseball shirt was an old bed sheet. It's a really nice bed sheet. I went looking for something that was of decent quality, a nice heavy bit of cotton, but it cost me $2.50 and I got a shirt out of it, so bonus. If you are going to work on a project where it's really important that you're fitting a material that is similar to the material you're going to make the final thing out of, then by all means go and get the right material that's matches the weight of your final material. In this situation, I'm just trying to get the idea of what these trousers are going to look like. Anyway, let's get on and cut this thing up.
I cut the pattern, eyeballing the seam allowance. I'm not too worried about being accurate at this stage, as I'm just wanting to get a feel for the pattern. I sew up the panels with a running stitch. I'm not going to backstitch here, so it's easier to rip the seams later. I'm also not going to sew in the darts and pleats. Instead, I put them on and pin the pleats and darts in place for now. And this can't be right. These fit. These look like they fit perfectly. I sew in the pleats and darts properly just to make sure, and yeah, I'm done. Wearing them on the waist, they may be a bit loose around the hips, but the side seam sits perfectly. The crotch depth is right, and the fit around the seat seems to be working for me. Shifting them down to the hips, as that is primarily how I wear my trousers, and that extra space in the hips works. I'm really happy with the overall look. I really don't see anything that I want to adjust.
I can't believe it. This just worked. If you did come here hoping to get a really good guide for fitting, I'm really sorry that's not what this video's turned out to be. I will add some links over here. Shall we put them over here to some videos that I would recommend. What it does mean though is that my how to draft a trouser block video is spot on. You can trust, I trust it now. You should trust it. I really didn't trust it initially. I thought I'd just put a video out there that was total lies, but it's not. If you're looking to go through this journey, if you want to produce your own trouser block that you can then modify into various different garments, you can watch my film. It's confusing, it's boring, it's long-winded, and it's filled with maths, but if you follow the process exactly as I've outlined it, you will get a pattern that you can run with, that you can go and do all sorts of stuff with. The other option obviously would be to grab yourself a copy of a pattern curtain for menswear, because I've just stolen all the information out of this book and repackaged it. Choose your poison. They're both boring. They're both confusing. If you do take this on, comment away. I will try and help if there's things that aren't very clear or there's things that you're not sure about. I'll do my best to give you the information that I have and help you in whatever way I can. And I think that's basically where we're going to leave it. This is obviously going to be the start of a whole swathe of trouser projects. Next will be a pair of carpenter trousers. After that, I'll be looking at the forever jeans, and then I've got something else in my sketchbook that is going to be incredibly difficult, but we'll see if we get there. If you want to watch my journey as I go through making trousers, subscribe to the channel. Let me know that this was useful to you by giving me a fuck. I hate doing this. Oh, it's so bad.